Good morning, everyone. I'm Amy from Amy's Acrylic Artistry. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so very much for being here today. I am doing another vase and resin bowl this morning from Mixed Media Girls kit. It's called a kit. It's Mixed Media Girls kit for the resin bowl and vase. And I'm doing black, white, and silver today. So I have my pinata white, my pinata black, and I have Sig Wong silver. I got these on Amazon. There's a whole bunch of different metallic colors that I have. And I have my 12 ounces of resin, and I have taken probably a third and added in some diamond dust. So that came with the kit. So since I already have my resin all mixed up, let's get painting. So when I do my regular colors and have like separate colors in my cups, I always add a layer of clear first, but with the alcohol ink technique, all of your resin will be clear because you're going to be dripping alcohol ink down as I am here. The white is a very opaque alcohol ink, where the other two are transparent. So just keep that in mind. This piece turned out really, really cool. I love that I had some diamond dust resin as well as my clear. It just added so much depth at the very end. And so at first, remember that the alcohol ink and resin that run off first will be what ends up in the mold and will be part of the bowl. So I am spacing these out so that the pattern in the mold is, slightly uniform. Of course, this is abstract and nothing is ever perfect. And as I say in most of my videos, remember, this is your art and you can do it however you want. And if you want more alcohol ink, you need to just be mindful that if you add too much of the alcohol ink, it can cause your resin to not cure properly. So that's really the only thing that you need to remember. I have sped this up ×2 initially here, just because it is rather slow. I like to just take my time, which I have a very hard time with, I have found, doing this new project. It has been a huge lesson in patience, making sure that the resin runs down far enough before I add some more or before I add more color, and stepping back and watching the alcohol flow so that there isn't too much happening all at the same time, so I get good coverage in my mold and good coverage on my vase. So it's been a great little lesson for myself. So you can see I'm just continuing with layering my black, my white, my silver, adding some resin, and then my black, my white, my silver, and then adding some more resin. And I'm alternating between my clear resin and my diamond dust resin. So I have both. And like I said, when the bowl is finished, or when the mold is finished, it looks really cool because I have spots where there's more clear so you can see through it, and then more spots with a lot of that diamond dust, and it looks really, really pretty. Along with the silver, I love the Sig Wong alcohol inks. Their metallics are really, really beautiful. And there are several colors that come with that pack that I got from Amazon. And I'm in Canada, don't forget, but I'm sure you could search it if you have Amazon and find the same product or something very similar anyway. So here's just a peek at the mold. I was happy with how my vase was and wanted to stop. Knowing that I had just clear and diamond dust resin, I laid down some alcohol inks into the bottom of that mold, as you see, and then I'm going to pour around with the resin just to fill in those spots. You have to be really careful not to touch your vase, which is super hard when you're trying to pour on the far side, but whatever works for you in order to do that. And yeah, I love this bowl. I already have it completed. It is super pretty, and I apologize for repeating myself again. And at this point I knew the resin would continue to flow, so I wanted to add one last layer of my black, white, and silver just to sort of keep it towards the base of the vase, which I'm glad I did because it really, really did help to go in right at the very end here. Okay, so I've sped this part up times 20. This is me trying to be patient and trying to tidy up a little bit. I'm trying to be patient and watch my resin flow, but it's a little bit better than watching paint dry. But yeah, just keeping an eye on it. And so I am now moving my vase over. And again, this is times 20, so it's moving in pretty quickly. I like to stand and watch this. It's kind of fun. And the pattern in the middle turns out absolutely beautifully. And so here I was just moving some of the black over into the diamond dust and clear resin, just to sort of, you know, get that black sort of moved around throughout. And like I said, this is your own art. You do whatever you want to do at this point. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it more marbled-ish looking and just moving some of those colors around. Okay, so it has been 6 hours. Here is the final part anyway. I did spill some. Peel that off. Yeah, it's nice and pliable. There's the underside. Oh, this looks so cool. The dimension from the clear with the sparkle looks really cool. So now we have to try and decide. I think I want that to be the inside. Oh, so cool. Okay. Let me see this. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna aim for the center. So if I end up being too picky, that's what's going to ruin this for me. Ah! My hands are too small. Okay, so I sped that last little bit up ×2 just so you didn't get too bored. But this is the part where I'm just pushing the base of the bowl into the base of the bowl, the base of the resin bowl into the, so that it has the same shape of bottom. As you can see, I'm just running my finger along there. And there we go. It took a lot of patience, but I'm happy with the results of this so far. So now I will leave it for 24 hours. I'm just putting a piece of silicone into the bottom as well as a full bottle of my pouring medium just to keep it in place. So now it's time to take it out of the bowl. So this is 24 hours later. I'm just popping it off the sides. I should have left the audio in for this. It was kind of cool just to hear it kind of pop off the sides, but it came out of the bowl really, really wonderfully. And I'm so happy with this piece. I got that center nice and centered, which was really, really cool. Love the bottom. I have sanded the edges and have run a oil-based marker around with silver. So it looks really, really beautiful. Now that it's all dry and all cured, and yeah. And here's the final result on the vase. It came off the cup that I had it supported on very, very easily. I love the final result of this. I'm glad I went in at the very end with a couple of extra drips there, as you can see. And I love the drippy ridge along the top. I'm leaving that, not sanding that off. And that's the final result. So have a great day and a great week, and I will see you in the next video. I would love if you would check out one of the videos popping up above there. Thanks, everyone.